YouTube? Troken here. Welcome back to Draw Phase. And in today's video, we have a exciting booster box opening. Guys, I couldn't believe what I pulled in this booster box. We got an overnumbered legend. We got a bunch of alternate arts, like just crazy stuff. Definitely stay till the end to check out the video, please, guys. It is really cool stuff. But before we get into it, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate your support. We do deck lists, we do product opening, we go over the tournament meta, we do live streams on TTS. So if you're looking for a channel all things Riftbound, this is the one for you. One quick thing also, when I was doing the booster box opening, it was like yesterday, and I'm doing the intro today, I misspoke about the rarities a bunch of times, mainly because every time I see something orange, and I played way too much Diablo and World of Warcraft, I think it's legendary. Obviously, the orange are the epics, and the yellow are either the overnumbered, the alternate arts, basically legendaries. So I did misspeak a bunch of times. Sorry about that, but just something that I easily overlook sometimes. But other than that, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the video. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. And here it is, guys. So 24 packs. We got a lot of stuff to do today, so let's get straight to it. Things I want, obviously, stuff for deck building. I'm looking for some Dazzling Auroras, Misfortunes, and stuff like that. Let's just break this off into two piles real quick. And then we'll put this booster, the box itself, in the background right there. So there we go. Two piles ready to go. Showcase would be very cool as well. Obviously, Lee signed Showcase over numbered alternate art is really cool. Other than that, I still want to play the game. I want to get into competitive. Let me just put this over here. Some competitive play. So obviously things I need for constructing decks, pretty good. Misfortune I generally want to play, but let's get to it. So Smoke Screen, Stand United. How's the fraying? That's another thing. Oh, we already got something back there. The fraying is actually really good in this pack. I was concerned about that when it comes to the quality of the cards. Electron Urinal, Vanguard, Cemetery Attendant, Raging Soul, Symbol of Solari, Reinforce, Faithful Manufactor, a Common Hollow, Brain here, Thunder Song, ooh, and a Volibear, and a Chaos Fury Rune. Cool. So we are going to penny sleeve all the foils. Bear with me, guys. I'm just really particular on how I handle my cards. So foil rare and foil common, not too bad for the first pack. Actually, later in the video, I may not do this for every single foil card because that is just gonna take way too much time. Maybe I'll do that afterwards. We'll just have to bust through these packs real quick. Put that on the side here. Alrighty. So second pack. Oh, this one is weird. Look how far up the seal is on this compared to the other packs. It was a little awkward. But yeah, pretty exciting stuff, man. Guys, like I've been waiting for this game to come out for so long. It was actually really weird because I was doing the Lee Sin structure deck opening yesterday, and my girlfriend mentioned to me, like, so how does it feel to actually like have the physical cards in your hand now? Because you've been playing it on TTS for so long, and I was like, yeah, it's really cool. Ooh, Tasty Feyfolk, perfect. Ooh, and a Trinadier. Ooh, and a Seal, nice. All right, cool. That is our first legendary. Really cool, awesome. I think there's like one seal per box, so we have a Seal of Rage. Really dope. We are definitely going to penny sleeve this. The commons and the rares. Dude, I keep forgetting, even though I've been doing content for so long. That is the legendary symbol. Exactly. This is the rare symbol. And the epic symbol is the other one. Exactly. Alrighty. Cool. So our first hit is a seal. That is really cool. We'll just put that in the background. It's funny because the seals were like thought to be like basically like the Moxes when they were starting to release like information about the game. However, in the beginning, people were like, oh yeah, just like run seals, it's just good. But now it's like, it's kind of like a niche where if you have just a high power cost, really, then you just put it in. But generally, you can get away with it. You can get away with not playing seals. So Sprite Call, on guard, get excited. Ember Monk, back to back. Sprite Mother, nice. Love me some Sprite Mothers. Orb of Regret, common foil. Dr. Mundo, ooh, and Fiora, nice. Fiora's also very good. Nice, double rare hits. So far, pretty good. Pretty good pull rates. I like how you have the chance to get 4 rares like I did yesterday. I mean, not 4 rares, but like 4 foils, right? So the first one will always be the common. And then I got the 2 rares that were foiled, and also the showcase or overnumbered rune. That pack was insanely difficult to open. So consult the past. It's centered here. Bear with me, guys. I'm new to the pack openings on video. Yesterday was Halloween. Today's the 1st, so I wanted to open this yesterday, but I really didn't have any time. So here we are, then a day later, doing it up. Mask of Foresight, perfect. Lecturing Yordle, Solari Shine, nice. Should really showcase some of the beautiful art that they're doing on this, and a Cane. Cool. We'll go through them later. Wait, is Cane and that Cane is rare. Actually, I should separate these. There we go. So I'm just gonna separate the foils and the non-foils so I know what to sleeve later, and then I'll organize that pile later. Going for the master set, guys. Just like the collector in me, obviously wants to have, gotta catch them all, guys. Gotta catch them all. That's all, pretty much. Just have like one of each, like master set. I think is pretty cool. Although, honestly, like getting the showcase cards are going to be incredibly difficult, obviously. Really hoping we get one today. That would really make my day, honestly. We got the seal, so that's our like big pool, really. So far. Foil Seeker. Ooh, Ari Alluring. Nice. I want to make a Ari deck, so this is or the Time Warp combo Ari, so this is really cool. Look at that texture, guys. I mean, the foiling is amazing. And Blind Fury. Cool. Yep, Time Warp Ari is good. I think the other one is better, honestly. The like a tempo, control-y Ari is probably the way to go. But also, honestly, sometimes when you're playing with your friends on a kitchen table, you just want to pull off cool combos, and oh god, that was terrible. I almost dropped everything. And yeah, so Keeper, we'll probably just go through the commons and uncommons really fast. I'm not trying to make this video like an hour long, so. Spectral Matron, good for Darius. Dargon's Peak, Dangerous Duo, Stupefying Hollow, Commander Lidros, very cool. I like this card, I like the art. Ooh, and a White Flame Protector. Nice, dude. Sick. That is awesome. That is really good. That is something for the Master Yi deck in the future. That is a really, really good hit. Awesome. Casually just ripping them. White Flame Protector is good. A lot of people initially thought it was like, hey, 8 and 2 power, but the thing is, it creates its might on another unit, and then you just have to deal with the White Flame Protector eventually as well. So obviously a strong combo. Mainly seen like Master Yi, Dazzling Aurora decks and stuff like that. So making sure. Traveling Merchant, Adaptatron, very nice. Ooh, a Poro. I love me some Poros. Tide Turner, the Harrowing, and a Sprite. Cool. Harrowing is good. Rare. I love these cards that they give you. Wonder what the QR code. I'll scan that later. Probably link to the website. For those that are, like I said before, for those that are ripping the packs, make sure you leave in the comments anything cool that you found. So far, yesterday was like I think my best pull is obviously like the seal so far. They're like incredibly rare. There's like one per box statistically, I believe. And the full art order rune I got yesterday. So Ember Monk, Call to Glory, Bilgewater Glory, Ride the Wind. There you go. Nice. Ride the Wind's pretty useful. Fading Memories, Crackshot Corsair. Hey, and we got a Victor Herald of the Arcane. Ooh, another Udyr from my Lee Sin deck. Awesome. That is exactly what I wanted. Nice, nice, nice. Look at this Victor. I'm actually like currently today watching Arcane with my girlfriend. We took a break to open up some Riftbound packs. Yeah, cool, awesome. Now I have a Victor Legend. Nice. I think I might buy the bulk runes because it seems like it's going to be like relatively hard to construct a deck just based off runes, you know. Also, the Proving Ground box I saw has some like errors in the cutting. A lot of people are mentioning that the Lux is just insanely damaged. Also, the Proving Grounds box is like spiked on Card Market in price up to 90 euros, which is absolutely insane. It has an MSR of 30, so don't know why that got so expensive. Mainly probably because like it's the only way to get Master E is that, and everybody wants to play Master E. So you know, Hidden Blade, First Mate, Gust, Imperial Decree, Void Gate, Blastgown Fate. Nice, dude. Thousand Tail Watcher. I need a playset of these so badly. Machine Evangel. Whoa! Holy nice. Look at that. Art one probably in the case. The alternate art Kaisa. Absolutely insane. Nice and fresh. Look at that texture on those cards, man. Seriously. Dude, that's so awesome. What a great pull. What a great box so far, honestly. Nice, nice. Cool. So what we're doing with this one, we're gonna put we're gonna penny sleeve this up real quick. I think I might put it in a top loader as well. I don't think I'm gonna build a Kaisa deck. Mainly because like it's like not that difficult to navigate. There is some decision making skills. I don't want to touch at the edges. My top loader. There we go. Look at that. The alternate art Kaisa. Ridiculous. Very, very cool. Absolutely insane. We'll put this in the back right here. So that is one huge hit. I believe it's probably like one in every case. Like you're guaranteed an alternate art. I don't think that means we're going to get a showcase card, which is unfortunate. But hey, listen, that's a great pull, honestly. That is like a very well sought out card. I've been checking the prices on Card Market because I was like really concerned that the game isn't going to become like available to play for like a lot of people, like on a budget and stuff, you know, for those that just want to like build a deck. They have been dropping. Dazzling Aurora was like 80 euros on Card Market, and now it's down to 30. Discipline, Mountain Drake, cool. My favorite vanilla. It is just a big dude. Oh, Misfortune Buccaneer. Is this the? No, this isn't the alternate art. I don't think so. And that dude that no one plays. No, this is. Wait, no, it's not. I forget which is the actual one. Which is the alt art. I think this is the normal one. That's the normal one. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Stack these up properly. Cool, cool, awesome. Still, I keep on peeking over to this, dude. This is insane. I can't believe I pulled the Kaisa like that. That is crazy. So we got Chaos Runes. Almost done the first pile, guys. For those that are interested, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. We're going to do like future pack openings. Obviously, in terms of the meta and deck list, that is like my forte. We have a really great Discord community, so definitely join the Discord. We play games on TTS. Thinking about like some top-down cam games in the future if we can get like rigs set up, but that is something possibly at the beginning of next year that I'll look into. Pirates Haven, Portal Rescue, interesting card. Sunlit Guardian, cool, nice common. I like this is a good card. Falling Star, sick, and ooh, an Aria Lord. Oh, sorry, no, the legend. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So that is another legend that we have on ours. Cool. The legends I will penny sleeve up. And Falling Star, dude, that card is going for a lot these days just because of the things that it does. I'll probably penny sleeve that one up too as well. So this card had so much controversy back in the when it first came out, just because of the wording, because it says do this twice and then deal 3 damage to a unit. So it's basically it has 2 reflexive triggers, which means if this doesn't get countered, right? If Falling Star doesn't get countered, then your opponent still has a chance to react to the 2 instances of damage. So, I mean, really, it's not that difficult, like, to understand, but reflexive triggers, I think, are going to be quite troublesome in the future of the game. Cool. Some legends there. And a nice Falling Star. Very strong card. Very strong card. Maybe, honestly, guys, I know I said I don't want to play Kaisa, but, I mean, judging by the things that I'm pulling right now, I think the Riftbound gods are pretty much saying, like, hey, build Kaisa. So we'll see. We'll see if we pull anything else. I still need the legend though. So we'll see if we actually can get the legend, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. So Charm, Sky Splitter. I'm trying to go back through these a little faster. Running up on actually only running up on 16 minutes so far. So it's not too bad. Raven Blue Student, best 2-drop in the game for blue, in my honest opinion. Spoilers of War. Card that generally no one plays. Mushroom Pack. That's cool. A nice common. Ooh, Carnivorous Snapvine. Very, very important card for Master Yi and Lee Sin. Anything orange. Misfortune as well. And Convergent Mutation. Cool. Cool. Those are the 2 rares. Common there. Stack it up. So that is the first pile done, guys. Still 12 packs to go. Yeah. Maybe I will build Kaisa. It's all dependent if I'll tell you what, guys. If I get the Kaisa legend in the box, then I'll build a Kaisa deck. The pieces of the puzzle are just there, but still, I still would need a playset of red Kaisa and some Darius. Sunlight Bouncer. Now, this card is so underwhelming. It's actually really good, but the cost is so high, and you have no back end might. Ooh, Rasa the Sunderer. Nice. Very cool. Another Solari Shrine. Whoa! Oh! What? Oh my god. Almost a... Jeez, look at that. I'm at a loss for words. I can't believe what is going on. What is going on with this box, man? It is not a showcase card, but it is an alt art Yasuo, and that is good enough for me. That is absolutely sick, dude. The texture on this card is so dope. Wow. Dude, what a box so far. Seriously, look at that. Absolutely insane. Very, very, very cool. I'm really at a loss for words. I can't believe I just pulled that, honestly. I usually, like, when it comes to TCGs, like, I've never had any luck. And yesterday's first pack was in the Lee Sin structure deck, like, really cool. Look at that. I'm trying to get it so it's, like, a little more... the ring light's, like, too bright, so I'm trying to get you to see, like, the... Oh, there we go. Nice. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely insane. So that is two. So one Alter Kaisa seal and a overnumbered showcase, or not. Well, it's not the showcase. The showcase is the one that's signed, but the overnumbered Yasuo. Sick. Anyway, furthermore, Rasa Solari Shine. Dude, that is so cool. Unfortunately, I can't really show that off because I don't generally like to play Yasuo. We'll put that in the foreground. I generally don't like to play Yasuo. It's not that it's a bad deck. It's just like not my type of game style. Actually, I'll put that out of the way so the camera can focus. Morbid Return, Hidden Blade, Void Seeker, Discipline, shout out Oni the Shadow, your favorite card, Raging Firebrand, and hey, look at that, a normal Yasuo to help out my showcase one. Pretty cool. I think that's a third. Well, we opened a Legend Yasuo yesterday, and then two right now. One of them being the overnumbered. Very cool. Another Yasuo. Yasuo and Yasuo. I guess maybe I should play Yasuo now. Like honestly, just to be a jerk and show off. Smokescreen, amazing card. I'm glad I got a playset of that. Boros, Flurry of Blades. Let's guess now. Let's play a game. Let's start guessing. I'm gonna guess Showcase Kaisa. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully, eventually I'll get a Kaisa. Ooh, two Flurry of Blades. One of them being a common foil. Very cool. Primal Strength. Nice. I need these. Ooh, and the signature spell for Volibear. Nice, nice. That is pretty cool. That is a little epic. Very cool. Yeah, we need that. So we will penny sleeve that up. Probably put in a top loader later. But that is nice. That is very cool. Primal Strength is dope too. And the common Flurry Blades. I wonder if like someone will get. Well, I'm sure there will, like a play set of, or sorry, master set of like all the cards in foil, including the commons and uncommons. I like that. I like how sometimes the treatment of foils is added to the commons and uncommons. So, well, Regret Defy. Actually, I think this is the first Defy we've seen, which is awkward. I think. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. Sneaky Deckhand, Aspirant's Climb, Herald of the Scales, Unlicensed Armory, Oni, there you go. Playful Phantom, Malazar, okay. Cool card. Not that much use yet. I think they will get some use to it. Ooh, and a Karthus, nice. Rune and play card. So, I wonder. I think, by the way, I saw, like today, there is like a map for like the sheets, I think, because I've been seeing in combination like the way the rares are put in. Malazar and Karthus are often paired together. So I wonder if that's a thing. Yeah, this goes out too. Someone will figure it out. The map for the sheets. Eager Apprentice, Disintegrate to Watchful Sentry, Call to Glory, nice. Pack of Wonders, Singularity, ooh, Ravenbloom Tomb. That is a nice, that is the first Singularity too, but that is a nice card as a foil. Nice. I love it how it's like in between the books, right? Like and a Soul Gorger. Whoa! And a Rebel Jinx. Nice, dude. Cool. Awesome. Oni the Shadow. There you go. That is the good pack. That is one of the good packs. That's some good pulls. Yo, what's up with this box? Honestly, like, I'm not going to lie. Pretty legit. That is a full art. That is nice. Rebel Jinx is the way to go when it comes to building a Jinx deck. My buddy Oni the Shadow uh, made a really cool Rebel. Oh wow, just broke my top loader. That's awful. What was I saying? Yeah, made a really cool Rebel Jinx deck, and I think this is the way to go with Vi in combination. This is not the alternate art, however, this is still pretty cool. Or is this? No, no, it's not. Cool. That is dope. Next pack. Oh, I forget to separate the foils and everything. Okay, I'll put these here. Meditation, Pouty Poro. Get centered. Get a little focus. Storm, Claw, Sign, Rebuke, Forge of the Future. Windwall, Whirlwind, Mystic Poro. Sona, nice. I need this for our deck. Ooh, and Siphon Power, the signature spell for Victor. Very cool. Not many people play Victor. However, those that do also don't play this card anymore. In the beginning, as the cards were being released, it is all we had, and we, it was thought to be good, but you really need to go wide. And honestly, I think it's actually this card shines, like literally, it shines. It's beautiful, but shines in a like 2v2 format, right? With like some other swarm deck, like in Darius, because friendly units get +1 and enemy units gets -1. So if you are swarming, having two decks like a Victor and a Darius, right, as your teammates, that is pretty cool. We'll put that in the top loader as well, as it is a higher rarity. I'm terrible at this. And also, I don't want to break the top loader as well. Yeah, but yeah, guys, I'm very excited for the first locals that I'm going to. It is next week on the 8th. I couldn't do it this week. I had plans and stuff, and yeah, so that didn't work out. So we're down to the last 6 packs. Almost done, guys. Bear with me. Coming up on 26 minutes now, so not too bad. But we'll try and get through these as fast as possible. Got really good hits so far. I mean, I can't be upset with what I got. Honestly, it's really good. Hextech Ray, Sprite Call. Got some good hits. Vanguard Helm, Wallop, Solari Chief. There's another Ravenbloom Tomb. Ooh, and a Leona. Nice legend. Whoa, and another. Dude, what is up with this case? I mean, this box, dude. What the hell? That is absolutely ridiculous. How? Very cool. Stoked, dude. I want a play set of all the runes. No, I mean, not a play set, but like 12 of every single runes. I'm starting to, my hands are sweating now, dude. I'm just in shock. How many legendaries have we pulled so far? It's one. It's just an epic. I think this just. No, that's an epic. Yep. Kaisa, dude. What a sick, what a sick box, dude. So stoked. I might as well put the seal in a top loader as well. Give it some love. Seals are actually like the pull rates are like pretty off. Like they're pretty low, so that's why I'm putting it. Like, want to make sure it's like kept well, because eventually, guys, like in the future, right? These will be the moxes, right? These are going to be the moxes of the game. Like I don't think they'll ever print like gears like that ever again. Possibly because in the future it's probably going to be like some weird abilities where they're just going to be really good. Also, like in Magic the Gathering, initially they weren't thought of as anything special, right? When Alpha Set came out, right? And then there was just like, yeah, it's just like part of the game what we have. And then the game evolved and became, insane in terms of combos, and the moxes in that format are very, very useful, and that's why they're so expensive, just because of how they're played in the game and how strong they are. Power 9, Poro Hoarder. Kiana, nice. Need Kiana. Love Kiana. Kiana is good. Progress Day, very cool. And sprites and stuff. Kiana is a good pull. Down to four packs. This being this fourth to last. Alrighty, get excited. I think that would be it for like crazy pulls, but we'll see. You know, I don't know. This box is pretty exciting stuff. I'm not gonna lie. This box was very exciting. This was the first one. So we got Pouty Poro. Oh, foil. This King's Edict. Multiplayer card. Actually, really funny in multiplayer. And that was actually a terrible pack. This was the worst. This is the pack, right? Where when you get a I think when you get a foil land, the pack is generally bad, right? Because you get uncommon, common, and just the rare, right? And yeah, I think that's the way. Someone mentioned that in the video, where the when you see a land that's foil, the pack is generally not going to be amazing. But I'm not sure if that's true or not. To be fair. Alrighty, so next. Watchful Sentry, Sunlight Garden, Chemtech, Morbid Return, Darren Poro, Confront, Stealthy Pursuer, Unyielding Spirit, Treasure Trove, Kog'Maw, cool, and a Blitzcrank, nice for Ari. Oh, and what? one of the weaker alternate art, but very cool. Sick. That is absolutely insane. Very cool. One of the weaker cards in terms of like just as far as the game goes. But still an alternate art champion. I will take it. And Victor Innovator. Pretty exciting stuff. We got some like cool legendaries. Yep. Let me see. Very nice. Look at that. Another alt art. Very cool. I love this. I love how the way Rebel Jinx looks. Look, another alt art. That is dope. Also, Blitzcrank, great for Ari. Initially, I was going to build an Ari deck, but there are two because it's actually like relatively cheap to pull. I mean, to build. However, you know, you get what you get in terms of when you pull. So, Sky Splitter, we're going down to the second to last pack, guys. Bear with me. Do we get second to last pack magic? Poro Herder. Uh-oh, it's a foil. It's a foil land. Can we test? Ooh, Mistfall. Cool. And a Heimerdinger. Actually, I guess that theory is wrong. Okay, well, there you go. We proved it wrong. Heimerdinger is a really good card. And I'm glad we got a Hollow Tomb as well, because that card is actually really interesting. Mistfall's really good also for Lee Sin. All right, so here we are. We're down to it, guys. The last pack magic. Let's see what we got. Hopefully something good. Can we get away with one more alt art, some type of crazy pull? Do we get the showcase or do we not? Probably not. We've done very well. I'm very happy with the box, so I can't be too upset about it. Sneaky Deckhand, foil. Ooh, a Harness Dragon, cool card. And a Ari Inquisitive. Very cool. Nice. Actually, that is awesome. I do need this for my Ari deck, so I think I actually have most of the pieces of the puzzle. So there we go. Cool. Nice. I love it. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Cool. So that is it. Let's take a quick look at everything that we got, guys. Let me sleeve this up. And so we have the Alt Art Victor. Let me put this stuff away. Side real quick. Alt Art Victor. Obviously the seal. See if we can get everything in that. The Rebel Jinx was the epic. Obviously, the crazy card was the showcase, the alternate art Kaisa. That's a beautiful card. And the obviously the body rune there. But honestly, the 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 overnumbered Yasuo, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Trying to get it in the light perfect. There it is, right there. Also, probably the hot take from here is that this Kaisa is absolutely insane. I'm gonna try in the like after when I edit the video to put up the prices from like TCG Player or Card Market. But cool, like two huge hits, absolutely insane. Honestly, I love the Rebel Jinx as well. Three, I would say like four. You know, like we have four in terms of alt art and or overnumbered and or showcase. Oh no, showcase is a sign. I'm sorry. So yeah, we got four huge hits, guys. Awesome. Victor's probably one of the weaker ones just because it's not really played, but still very cool. So yeah, definitely happy with the outcome of this box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.